Good evening. I'm Kofi Mensah, and this is Chale News. Tonight, Israel blows up a US-Iran peace deal hours before it was signed, and your fuel prices may pay the price. Ghana's anti-corruption watchdog is paralyzed after a court double blow. Two senior EC officials walk out the same door, and the Black Stars are 2 days from Toronto. Stay with me. The US-Iran deal is dead. Israel struck Beirut hours before the agreement was due to be signed, and Iran is now warning of retaliation. Trump publicly rebuked Israel and told everyone to stand down. We've been tracking this confrontation for months, and tonight it just escalated again. Here's what it means for Ghana, that 4% oil price drop we were cautiously celebrating. It could evaporate. Watch the pump. Ghana's anti-corruption architecture took a serious hit today. The Accra High Court didn't just strip the OSP of its independent prosecution powers. It also refused to pause that ruling while the fight continues. That means active corruption cases are frozen. The OSP is heading to the Court of Appeal for a stay. Until then, cases sit. Full breakdown on Chale.news. 2 senior officials out of the Electoral Commission in one day. Dr. Bosman Asare, one of the EC's most recognizable faces, has resigned. Samuel Tete has retired. The EC has said absolutely nothing about either departure. No explanation, no statement. With elections on the horizon, that silence is loud. Wantumi's Exim Bank fraud case now has a political dimension. A plea bargain conviction, legal analysts say, could disqualify him from holding any NPP or public office entirely. The Akonta mining judgment drops July 3rd. The stakes just got very high. 10 years. That's how long it took. Former Maslok CEO Sedina Tamakloe-Ationu was extradited from the United States on June 9th to begin a 10-year prison sentence for 66 million Ghanaian cedis in alleged financial crimes. This is Ghana's first US to Ghana extradition since 2009. Slow, but it happened. Ghana's economy grew 6.4% in Q1 2026, services, industry, agriculture all up. The numbers look good on paper. But food is still expensive, jobs are still scarce, and Professor Samuel Latte has a phrase for it: growth without economic comfort. If you're not feeling it, you're not alone. Azapreco is now on the Ghana Stock Exchange, trading as KASA. Their IPO drew nearly 19,000 investors and 1.72 billion Ghanaian cedis into a 700 million Ghanaian cedis offer. One of the most oversubscribed in the country's history. Ghana's capital markets are alive. Cocoa Board has guaranteed cocoa farmers a minimum of 70% of the gross FOB price. The first time that floor has been written into policy. CD-denominated borrowing, 50% local processing from next season. For 800,000 farming households, this is the biggest reform in years. Whether it holds is the question. The story of Innocentia Avinu is breaking people's hearts. The last thing the UCC student posted was a joyful TikTok, laughing with friends, one day before she vanished. She was found dead at Hutchland Beach. The video is now full of thousands of tributes. Police still have no cause of death, no suspect, no answers. The country's waiting. South Africa's xenophobia story has a face tonight. Princess Ajay is 33, has lived in South Africa since she was a toddler, built a hair salon in Durban, and on May 18th, attackers looted and destroyed it. She's now sleeping on the streets with her teenage son. Neighbors who knew her told her to go home. Where exactly is home? Full story on Chale.news. The broader picture: South Africa has arrested over 40,000 undocumented migrants since January. Ghana is among the countries named in repatriations. Not one arrest has been made over the xenophobic killings that started this. Urgent weather alert. Ghana Met is warning of a new rainstorm sweeping in from Togo. Severe thunderstorms expected across southern Ghana tonight. Eastern Ghana is most at risk. This comes days after Accra's floods. Stay alert. Follow official updates. An Arabic teacher in Sekondi, Anas Sule, allegedly sodomized 2 minors. A leaked audio exposed everything, including him telling one victim, who was in too much pain to sit, to stay quiet. A gender court warrant was issued in May. Soul has fled, possibly into Côte d'Ivoire or Togo. If you know where he is, call 191 or 112. 20 years ago, Asamoah Gyan scored in Cologne and Ghana announced itself to the world. Wednesday, the Black Stars returned to a World Cup, this time in Toronto, facing Panama on June 17th. 3 group stage exits since 2010, 0 knockout wins. Chale, the weight of that history is real, but so is the hope. Then there's Appiah Stadium, the man who bleeds Black Stars, breaking down on live TV because the US Embassy denied his visa. No available interview slots. Can't get to Toronto. The video went viral, and honestly, it hurts to watch. That's your June 15th evening digest. Every story we covered tonight and more is waiting for you at Chale.news. I'm Kofi Mensah. Take care of yourselves out there.